Hello. With us right now is Darron Lewis. Say hi, Darron.
Hello, world.
The world isn't listening, just a select group of men and women, or maybe children. We are here to discuss our big question. What is your most memorable moment of this console generation? What is the one time that you distinctly remember saying wow or having the most fun or doing something that was so revolutionary that rocked your gaming world that you said, "There's no way I could have ever played this on another console."
It wasn't so much like all the things. Well, I guess it kind of was. All right, put your mindset in the back of back at Halo 3,
Oh,
like
that was an
around that.
exciting time.
Yeah, everyone knows I'm a huge Halo fan, and like this is the reason why. Like back when Halo 3 like was around the time we were all like Halo 3 already been out for a year. College started. Like I was awkwardly getting to know people in college and blah blah blah. And one thing that me and a whole lot of people could bond over was Halo 3. And that's how we grew closer and closer because every night we'd go over my room, we'd play some Halo 3. I even remember there were nights where we hooked up like 12 Xboxes, not 12 Xboxes, 4 Xboxes and played with like 12 or 16 people and like did system link between rooms because all the rooms were on a LAN. And it was just a lot of fun. Like those multiplayer moments. And I'm telling you, that's so big for me. I know Call of Duty has moved sort of away from the whole let's do split screen and play together sort of deal, which is really saddening for me because that's where I feel like the fun is in video game. Not playing with someone over the internet, but playing with someone on the couch next to you, laughing, making jokes, ordering some pizza, just having a good time being social with people in the confines of a video game. And I really feel like Halo encouraged that and promoted it. And I mean, you look back to Halo One, that was like one of its best things was how people would LAN party it up.
Of
Well,
course.
to this day, I feel like it's still a big staple. Not so much in Halo 4, which is a little disappointing because the frame rate really chugs when you play with a lot of people, but definitely with those Halo 3. So if I had to talk about a big thing from this console generation, I guess it would just have to be just the togetherness. I mean, I also another game that I also this is heavily affected by college actually, obviously, but another big one would be like Smash Brothers. Like I know so many people, not just myself, who spent so much time playing Smash Brothers in college because it's just a great together party game.
You're talking about Brawl, right?
That yeah, brawl. That like it was just the feeling of unity and being together. So it's funny. What defined my console generation experience, I actually think is something consoles are getting away from with online play, which is being together and playing together. And it'll be interesting to see how the next gen, whether it goes away for that or towards that, that's what we'll find out.
And I can respect that for sure because one of my I get multiple choices because I'm the host of the podcast. One of my most memorable moments is going to CEO. And that is a fighting game. It's one of the biggest fighting game tournaments on the planet, and that absolutely makes everybody come together. And you have to sit next to somebody and play against each other in Street Fighter or in Marvel or in King of Fighters or in Brawl. Fighting games is something that also kind of promotes that togetherness where you want to sit next to somebody and you want to have fun, you want to trash talk, and you want to order pizzas. And I feel like the fighting game community has really grown this last generation with the revival of fighting games. And
Yeah,
what's so great about that is that you and I we watched Evo. We came over and we ate and we watched Marvel and it was hype. And we could have done that if we were really into fighting games during the GameCube and PS2 era, but it was really niche and there wasn't the internet to watch that. But now with Twitch and live streaming and esports on the rise, people can play and watch sports and games and everything together, and that's something that I feel like this generation was huge. It's gigantic. That I mean, League of Legends numbers, those are the kind of numbers that can also get gaming to be on the rise, not just mobile and free to play and phone games and internet games. It's about making games bigger and better.
Yeah, but I feel like with its popular, well, I mean, okay, so one of the big phenomenons that's just kind of happened recently is, the whole phenomenon of social media and YouTube and stuff like that. And believe it or not, I believe that
Believe it
social,
or not, I'm walking on air. I never
yes.
thought it could be. All right,
Anyway, before I was so
it's a good
rudely
song.
interrupted, believe it or not, I actually think social media, when it comes to video games, will push people apart, not bring them together.
Ooh,
It will
word.
allow people to talk to each other, but it will encourage like this kind of isolated communication. Like you're not gonna go over to someone's house like we did to watch Marvel. You're gonna sit there on Twitch and then go on the chat room board.
And be a
Which
troll.
let's be exactly, when you talk in those environments, you don't talk like you talk in real life. Okay, like you just don't. And I mean that's why I think you said earlier, like the internet is like the best and worst place at the same time because it brings out the best and worst in people.
You could be anonymous on the internet and you can say whatever the hell you want. You could be sexist and you can be racist and you could force people to quit out of the gaming industry like Phil Fish. Like the internet is a tool for destruction, but it's also a tool for creation and community and innovation. Um
I
and
feel like we just took a topic about video games and
yeah,
made it
we'll
really
wrap this
big.
up because we're gonna get to other people. But I guess what we're saying is one of the best moments of this generation was just the internet and communities and social media, and the fighting game scene, fighting game community, amazing. If you're not into fighting games or can't appreciate watching Street Fighter finals, you should go get into that. Go on a Twitch, go watch stuff, go watch Let's Plays, go watch indie titles, go watch Skullgirls. Um, so yeah, all right. Well, thank you, and let's go to the next person.